here and welcome to the channel. Right, there was a snottygram. Oh, fuck off. Right, Jeremy Clarkson does, you know, the big chap. I mean, how does he do his? He does his videos, and the reason, whatever he does, people watch, and he's very, very popular. Popular. There's a rattle coming from back, stuff in the back. And the reason, so really, the point of fact I'm trying to make is that he is the character. So in my videos, I am the character. So, you know, whether you like it or not, obviously, I'm not that brilliant, because if I was, I would be Jeremy Clarkson. And I'm not Jeremy Clarkson, I'm me. So, I just have to make the most of me. And you have to make the most of me, and if you don't like me, you don't have to watch it, do you? Go and watch something else. So that's my answer to Mr. Narcissism himself, who's going to get blocked as soon as I get home. And the other thing I've got to remember is, I get one snotogram and I've had like 5,500 subscribers. I don't know how many viewers I've got. The algorithms would tell me. So, at the end of the day, just getting one negative piece of connection. So they might be getting a narcissistic feed off it, but that's fine, because I'll be getting blocked. And they won't be able to do it again, will they? Well, not with me anyway, unless of course they've got another account. Now it's like, I always thought about that, if you get another account, how obvious is that got to be? Because you're going to be the same person saying the same sort of narcissistic negative stuff to people. So it's like pointless, I suppose, having another account. Why would you want to have another account? Unless you just land up getting blocked everywhere and land up in this special little, like being stuck in this pond full of other narcissists like yourself. Or maybe that's just the natural way of it. That's the way it should be. Also a bit careful with that junction. You know, that's maybe the way it is going to be. Yeah. We're entering the numpty zone. The numpty zone is coming up. Now. I mean, you sort of kind of like understand it here, I suppose. Well, no, you don't. Don't start fucking understanding it. The limit's fucking 30 for a reason. It's not 20. So I've got a bit of a headache arguing with numpties. The one thing you should never argue with is Scottish nationalists. Jesus, no, don't do that. Oh my god. No, you really are in a numpty zone there. I mean, they are delusional. It's actually insanely stupid. It's like sort of like live in this fantasy world where they can just dream of an independent Scotland and everything's going to be just fine, you know. And it's totally disconnected from reality. And, you know, business, finance, you know, everything is totally disconnected. And the reality is, if we did get an independent Scotland, it would become even more, well, it would become even less Scottish. That's the actual irony of it, that being within the United Kingdom is allowing Scotland to be Scottish, you know. So if it became independent, all the jobs would go, the defence industry would have to go, because it would be British. It's a foreign country. You can't have defence industry here when it's British. It would have to go. So all the jobs would go. So then what would, I mean, you need to look at Ireland. So then in Ireland, you've probably got, I'd imagine there's a lot of English people there, second homes, you know. So they've got money, they go buy for. Same thing will happen in Scotland. It's just insane. It's like So the thing about the wind farms, that is, I think maybe it's starting to, the reality of it's starting to become, well, people are becoming aware of the stupidity of it, and how the politicians signed away so that, like, it's all got to be switched off because it's too windy just now. You know, so there's subsidies. There's millions, 26 million or something. It's got to be paid to switch them off. It's completely insane. And then they've shut down the power stations. I mean, the nuclear power stations are British, but I don't know about all the power stations. They're shut. They've knocked them down, haven't they? So it's like, it's actually mind-boggling what's happened. And you sit there and you go, we could solve all this by going independent. It's like, no. It's like, how's that going to solve it? Who owns the wind farms? The government doesn't own the wind farms, do they? Who owns them? They're private. The whole thing's just fucking insane. It's just the catastrophic stupidity of people who just don't know fuck all about anything. They're just stupid people who just they just come up with stuff and they have no idea what the hell they're talking about. It's just like fucking unbelievable. So it's all convoluted. So it might be, oh well, British people are subsidising Scottish energy or something, you know. Or, oh no, the English are using all our energy from Scotland. It's like, oh right, okay. Whichever way you want to twist it around. And all the while, the poor, up and down, the lands of the United Kingdom are getting treated. So basically, you've got to really, it's the Declaration of Arbroath. I'm going to look that up. What's the Declaration of Arbroath? It's like a constitution in America, isn't it? So you've got the right, you should have the right. Well, I believe that you should have access to food, shelter. You should be able to travel without, a reasonable. So these are being restricted. So with this car that I'm driving right now, I can't go into Glasgow or Edinburgh, Dundee, Aberdeen with this car. So that's restricting my right to travel. So the reality is, I think, fuck it, I don't want to go into fucking Glasgow, Aberdeen, Dundee, Edinburgh. But, so that's going against the quality of you as a person under some fake climate nonsense. You know, when they're flying around in Lear jets and everything like that. Yeah, I knew you were going to do it. And so you should be able to have healthy food. You should be able to travel. You should be able to have, earn money. If you want to become rich, you should have the opportunity to, to climb up the hierarchy if that's what you want to do. So all the while, we're getting restricted. Our travel's getting restricted. They're shutting down the motor industry. So it's going to be a point where you're not going to be able to buy a nice internal combustion engined vehicle, and they'll go after the, tax and everything. They're going after the farmers already. What else is there? Yeah, there's the right health. Yeah, you should be healthy. Well, that's got twisted as well. I'm sure there's something else I forgot. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll get you in the next video. Bye.